Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing today? Hope everyone is okay. So I'm going to be showing you how to cook spicy jollof rice. Firstly, we steam our meat of choice. I'm using hard chicken for this recipe, so you go in with your spices for the cooking and your onions. I used curry, thyme, dark sauce, onions and paprika powder. Then you give it a good mix, you turn it properly, and then you cover and let it cook. So now the next step is to wash your tomatoes and your tatashe and pepper. And now I'm going to show you guys the secret to a smoky patty jollof rice. If you're not using firewood, this is the best alternative for you to get that smokiness in your jollof rice. So what I'm going to be doing is to put all of this in my oven tray. I'm going to roast it or grill it in the oven, and when it's done charring, it's going to give you that smokiness you want in your rice. So now we go back in to check on our meat. It has boiled, so now I'm gonna add some water to it and continue cooking. Because I'm using hard chicken, I'm going to be cooking it for 15 to 20 minutes. After adding the water, I cover it back up and then let it cook. Now I'm going to check on our tomato. Oh, look at that, it's been charred. Look at that dark color. So now you go back in and you blend. This is the really best alternative if you're not using firewood to cook. Now I come back in with my chicken. It's cooked perfectly now, so I'm going to bring it down and put it in the oven to grill. In a pan, I go in with my groundnut oil. I put in some bay leaves and my onions. I'm going to fry this for 2 to 3 minutes so the scent can infuse in the oil. After frying, I go in with my tomato paste. Go in with your tomato paste, and then you're gonna have to fry this until the oil comes on top of the paste, just like that. Now you go in with your blended pepper mixture, your tomatoes and stuff, and then this is a good alternative. You cover with your splatter guard. Guys, this splatter guard is the best to avoid splatters all over your kitchen or on yourself. And now you go in with your spices and you fry for around 8 minutes. And keep turning, guys, to avoid burning, and then you lower the heat on your hob or your stove. When it gets to this consistency, you can now go in with your rice. And here, guys, I just washed my rice. I didn't parboil. So, but if you parboil, it's going to be a different issue altogether. So now, because I didn't parboil, I just put it in my pepper, in my sauce, and turn it around. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more water than if you parboiled your rice. If you parboil, just go in with small water at a time, not too much water. But because I just washed my rice and put in the sauce, I'm now going to go into a little bit more, but not a lot. We don't want too much water in the rice. Add some water to the level of the rice, and then you cover with your foil, because like we always say, we use steam for this jollof rice not water. When you use steam, it goes a long way. You don't want it too soft. You cover with your foil and you cook for 10 minutes. And now this is my first check. I checked on the rice. I turned it a bit. It's still a bit hard. So I cover and went back to cooking. Now I'm checking back again, and guys, it's perfect now. It's done now. So the next step, I normally do this when I'm cooking my jollof rice. I go in with some onions and some pepper and butter or margarine. I use butter for that glossy look. And then the onions will also infuse new taste to the jollof rice. You turn it around, and that's it, guys. Our jollof rice is ready. Our smoky jollof rice is ready. So guys, you can use this my recipe, and also remember to grill your tomatoes and peppers. It makes it look more nice and taste more wonderful. Thanks for watching. Bye.